My grandfather from Wisconsin rode a train to Beach, North Dakota, and walked 42 miles to Squaw Gap and drove a stake in the ground. Walked back and went and got the family. That's where I started when I was 3 years old, on his homestead. They've moved the building since that time, but that's where it started. Moved here when I was 5. The cows that my dad had accumulated, we drove down 10 miles from there to here. I thought it was the longest trip of my life. And then, of course, when electricity came, when I was 10 years old, things started changing.
My grandmother homesteaded back here in 1907, and I work with my grandfather and father, and now with my son and grandsons on the ranch and farm. It just gets in your blood, and I get excited every day going out to try to do something to feed the people of the world in my small way. Used to go to the barn with a kerosene lantern in the wintertime to milk the cows. The lantern would blow out and have a hard time get to the barn to do the chores that had to be done with the kerosene lantern. So it was really a treat when electricity come in, just flip a little switch. You had lights in the barn, we had lights in the house.
The first time they turned the electricity on, my brother and I played, I would assume, till about midnight under the yard light. You wouldn't be able to do that before. When it got dark, you went to bed. And I think we stood and turned them lights on and off. We probably darn near wore it out the first day. I can remember the ice houses we had. You had to cut ice in the wintertime, and you got through the summer without ice. But ice cubes out of the refrigerator, wow. We thought we were on top of the world.
When we look at the history of McKenzie Electric, I think it's always important to learn what you came from in order to see where you want to go in the future. Learn from the history. We serve a wide variety of industries in Western North Dakota. McKenzie Electric, when it started, was just meant to serve a lot of rural homes and farmsteads. But as our co-op has progressed through history, obviously we've seen the ups and downs of the oil industry. But with that development, we've also seen a lot of people moving in here too. So we've seen residential growth, commercial growth, things like the hospital project. That's pretty exciting for us to be able to be a part of that story as well.
In many ways, electricity is a bit like air. You don't notice it until you don't have it. Fundamentally, electricity powers everything we do, and without it, we could provide no care. We do have a generator for when electricity does go out from time to time. However, our great partners at McKenzie Electric have given us the ability recently to pull power from 2 different substations.
Even if we were faced with a weather event, we have another source that we could use to keep that hospital on in its time of most need. If we can just have a little piece of that to ensure that they can do their job successfully, we're going to be all there. There's something so special about the cooperative and what an honor it is to be a part of that. It's not just an investor in a far-off place that we're working for. We're working for our friends and our neighbors that have been part of the community here for years, potentially, and our new neighbors that are moving in too and that we want to welcome into the community. Being able to serve them and have that personal connection is really a great motivation to make sure that we're doing the best job that we can, and we're always looking forward to how we can do even better tomorrow.
They're a great group of people. They have children in the schools, they're part of the community, and they're just good people.
Easter Sunday, 15, 18 people coming in for dinner and no electricity. Got on the phone and they were here in just a matter of a very short time and got the problem fixed, and we were probably half an hour late getting the dinner on the table. So they've been very, very responsive.
That was amazing because it was Easter Sunday, but they still had people that came out right away. And yeah, McKenzie Electric has been wonderful.
We're not just providing electricity at McKenzie Electric, we're improving the way people live their lives. And even if we're able to provide some little bit of convenience to them, or assurance or security to them in any way, shape, or form, that is a way that we can really be part of something bigger than ourselves.
I'm grateful for what the Lord has given us. We've always been taken care of, and to watch the younger generation, our family, follow in our footsteps. I'm just grateful to have lived my life up till now right here.
I feel we have the best life that anyone could ask for. We have peace and quiet. I can go outside in my pajamas. It's been a wonderful place to raise our family, and we are thankful that we had that opportunity.
Being part of the legacy of McKenzie Electric is something that's just so exciting and humbling at the same time. People, they go to work and they have a job. But when you think about what McKenzie Electric has done for this community and what we represent, the thought of being a part of that legacy and having an impact on our friends and neighbors and just the community in general is something that is truly special.